Boxing is in my blood, in my family and in my dreams. Since the age of 9 I've known what it feels like to put on the gloves, to hear the bell ring and to enjoy the head spinning elation of having the hand raised as a winner. What I didn't know back then was exactly what kind of effort it would take to achieve the ultimate, the dream that every boxer has of winning a world title. I do now. But as a young skinny kid at Finchley Boxing Club, I had little or no idea or where or when I would win the world title, only that one day I knew I would do it. Finchley ABC over in North London was my second home. It was a place where I'd pretend the ring announcer would be shouting out at the top of his voice, and the new world middleweight champion, Darren Barker. That was to become a reality when my hand was held aloft, aged 31 years and 90 days in Atlantic City. The years of heartache, the hours of pounding the streets and the relentless grind of training all drifted away in a sublime haze when I beat Daniel Gill on a split decision for the IBF World Middleweight title. If Finchley was my second home, then Repton Amateur Boxing Club over in Bethnal Green, East London could stake claim to being my first. My dad Terry was a highly successful boxer who won the ABA Championships in 1980, who proudly wore Repton's green and gold colours. By the time I was ready to move into the paid ranks, my amateur record read 68 bouts, 55 wins and 13 losses. Tucked in there was my greatest achievement while wearing the vest and a headguard. At the 2002 Commonwealth Games in Manchester, I won the gold medal as a light welterweight when I beat Kayongo. I sank to my knees when the decision was announced, and my mum Jackie burst into tears after watching me from ringside for the first time ever. Since I was a little kid, one of my ambitions was to win an Olympic gold medal. Such was my passion for the amateur scene that I was adamant I wasn't turning pro until after the 2004 Olympic Games. I did what I told everyone I wasn't going to do. On September 24th, 2004, I made my pro debut against journeyman Howard Clark. I felt good about myself, felt good about the decision I'd made, and felt good about the way my career was progressing. I'd extended my unbeaten record to 14 when I stopped Paul Samuels in the first round at Goresbrook in Essex on December 8, 2006. 2 days later, my younger brother Gary was dead. He died from multiple injuries when his car hit crash barriers and rolled over the M1 near Luton. He was 19 with the boxing world at his feet, a more gifted boxer than I ever was, and one who had represented England and Great Britain in several international tournaments, winning a Junior Olympic gold medal in 2002. December 10th was a day that changed my life forever. With Gary gone, I quit boxing. All I wanted to do was drink to escape the reality that brought my family to their knees. I beat myself up for a while. I had no intention of going back to the ring, but I met a guy called Bruce Lloyd. He made me reassess my life and my attitude. 10 months later, after a lot of soul searching and even more heartache, I climbed back through the ropes with the ambition of making my brother proud. But once more, fate dealt me a card I didn't want, with a hip injury that threatened my career. An injury that led me to tell my promoter Eddie Earn that finally it was all over without me realising my world title dream. With yet more soul searching plus surgery and a reassessment of how I trained, I was persuaded to carry on. The rest, as they say, is history. Next for me is Felix Sturm. On December 7th, people are saying this is a risky foreign mission to Germany. What about the crowd? What about the judges? I'm not giving him an early Christmas present. I will not need any judges. I'm bringing my left and right fists and my own army of fans. Yes, Sturm is a great champion, but Darren Barker is getting on with business and building his own legacy. I've given blood and sweat and tears for the sport I love, and there is no way I'm leaving the IBF title in Germany.